So we are almost finished and I am so excited. So I want to give you a little sneak peek into Nick's townhouse. So follow me. So this is the living, dining / kitchen space. I can't show you too much of the kitchen. A little hint is she's green, but it's my absolute favourite area of the whole build. So we'll open these doors all the way back, these beautiful sliding doors with all this natural light streaming in. And this is going to be a gorgeous little courtyard. We're working on the landscaping at the moment. We've got some beautiful decking happening and it's going to be a beautiful space for Nick to enjoy his grandchildren and retire here, hopefully. So I'm really, 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 really pumped. It's almost finished.
There's just so much pride here on site. It's just so awesome to see. Nick's really treating it like his house because it is his house. And every little meticulous detail is just so beautiful. Rocked up to site and you have a look at the outside of the house and it actually looks exactly like the render that we produced for the initial concept. And everything is so clean and sharp. And just the way that you come in and there's this beautiful concrete driveway now. Nick is on about his concrete. He's absolutely loving his concrete. Yeah, it's just moving forward really great.
You see, before, when we do the plans, I don't like to get rid of the old staircase because I will do a lot of work and I do a lot of concrete and I do mistake when I make it and I lost one step, I have to do it again. And probably that's why I don't want to get rid of the staircase. But then on the end, I think there was much better to get rid of the staircase. And then, especially now when we put this beautiful concrete, they come so nice. I'm very, very happy now. Welcome to my house.
Oh, it's suddenly your house. It's still your house. It's so beautiful.
Of course. And they are nice too. Look, the room, they are full of natural light, which is very, very nice. And big too. Look, they are not big, but they look big. That's the nice thing too.
You know what's nice? That you've got all new furniture. That's the first time in how long? Look at this couch. We had so much fun popping into Oz Design to pick everything for him, and I had to really think about it because he's obviously got a dog that is always by his side. So I thought about how can we make this user-friendly for Nick, you know? But I feel like all the colours and it's so rich and it's just a really warm space in here.
Yeah, but the only mistake I think you've done the color because
I don't make mistakes. I don't make mistakes. I wanted this colour, Nick, because I still had to run with my whole 70s thing. So this brown leather couch was just like, it had to happen.
Yeah, but what about Rocky is black?
Yeah, well, that's why I got this rug with lots of speckles, because he's not meant to go on the couch, Nick. We discussed this.
Or I can dye the hair.
We're going to dye his hair.
Yeah, that's it. I not see the hair on the level.
How does it feel sitting back in your lounge again?
Nice. Look,
yeah?
Nice feeling too.
What did this used to be? This used to be...
Look, where I sit, it was the...
The old kitchen?
No, the kitchen was there.
That side,
that's the family room. That's where I sit before.
Yeah, it technically was his old lounge room.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
The same place.
That is so cool.
Yeah, look, they don't charge much. Even that room is the same.
Yeah.
Even my bedroom, one I go to sleep in, the same too.
I know. It's a bit special.
And what do you think of the... Beck chose you a nice timber floor from National Tiles.
Yes, yeah.
What do you think of your floor?
Look, I love it because natural timber, they look different, but this, they look like old timber because they got the black thing inside and
it's got a nice colour tone to it. It's almost like it's warm, but it's got that almost like grey wash through it. It looks really beautiful. I fell in love with the colour when I selected it.
Is it American oak?
It's an oak. It's called aspen oak. It's really stunning colour. I didn't want anything too blonde because I knew I was going to, inject lots of colour in other areas. So I wanted it to be impacting but subtle at the same time. So it was just the perfect shade. Nice. Once they laid it, I was like, oof, that's really nice.
Going to make me a cup of coffee in here, Nick?
Yeah, of course.
Another one? Another one?
Of course.
What do you reckon?
Beautiful. Look, I like the stone. Before I used to have a similar bench, but with a mosaic tile. At the time, the stone was so expensive. Not many people they can afford it. But the stone is beautiful. I love the stone. This
concrete look, it's a Decton product from Cosentino. So when I saw it in the slab, the sample didn't do it justice. Once I saw it in the showroom, I was like, yes, we need to have that. And I knew from the start I wanted to do a green kitchen. I didn't know in which townhouse or whatever, and everyone was calling me a bit crazy. Nick and George acted like they thought it was a good idea, but I could tell they were questioning me a little bit. But then once it went in, I almost cried. I was so excited. So I put a lot of work in these kitchens, and I'm just over the moon with how they turned out.
You actually kept it as a surprise to me as well, and I was actually blown away when I came in and saw how it was all coming together. I was a bit dubious about it. I absolutely love the combination and the palette that you've done here, the different textures, the different materials, and even like introducing this black as well is really cool.
So, I mean, if you look closely, there's some really beautiful detailing on these handles. So I fell in love with them. They're from a company called Low & Co, and they have amazing hardware. But again, it was just really considering all of those details, and I love the contrast against the green, but also the white. And then I had to keep the original brickwork.
I love this.
Yeah, and we just painted it because it was obviously a really bold brown before, but just putting that beautiful white on it.
I don't think it was a bold brown, it was an awful brown.
Yeah.
I don't think you can say it's a bold brown.
Well, look,
there's such thing as a bold brown.
But I just think it's nice to kind of pay homage to the original structure. And that brickwork just carries through from Nick's bedroom to the splashback and then through to that dining space.
Look, in the beginning, I don't like it because I looked at bricks for 40 years.
You're right with that brick.
But then when the kitchen comes with the green color and the white, we paint the bricks white, they look beautiful, very, very nice. They look something...
You saying Beck's a genius?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So tell us about your dining space, Nick.
Oh, they look so nice. Look, you sit in the dining and you feel you sit outside with this big door.
Yeah.
So good.
That little trick of taking the glazing all the way up really works. It's really bringing it outside in. This is another beautiful piece that Beck's selected for you.
Yeah, so I got this from Oz Design as well, but I had a custom stain. So I took a sample of the flooring and I got them to do a custom stain. So it's a little bit different, but still kind of in the same palette. But this space is amazing, but I can already see us all enjoying, dinner in here as a family and, bringing that kitchen cabinetry out here and kind of shaping that area with this brickwork behind. It
doesn't need a piece of art on it, does it? Because it's art in itself, Nick.
It's just so special. I think it's a really beautiful space. And I think, even though Nick will be here, on his own, we're going to be coming over all the time and the boys are going to just love it. I think it's amazing.
Feels like a real proper size house in the end, which is really cool. It's so crazy to think we had one proper size house and now we've got two. And it doesn't feel like a unit. It's, you know, and we've only extended the master upstairs, so it is, yeah.
But look, now I
I'm
think
trying to
they
get you
look
to
bigger
tell
too.
me. I'm trying to get you to tell me that I'm a genius.
Yeah, but you are. Look, I'm very impressed. You do something which not many people they can do. Because before, the house was double the size, but still they doesn't look double the size. Look, the family room, they was smaller, much smaller. They look smaller than this here now. No, I'm
Does that
very...
pound it, Nick?
Of course. But look, I think really, if you don't do the design, I will not do this job too.
Yeah.
Well, we had trouble getting, like, no one really wanted to even look at it.
Yeah.
So I think you definitely saw the vision. It's not been a smooth ride for anyone. I think Nick and George struggled. I mean, you guys had to be creative with the layout and the design of it and work with all those angles. Nick and George, it really challenged them with the build and even with the interiors, trying to be creative with the spaces and working with the angles. It was tricky, but we pulled it off, and I think it's pretty impressive. Now you've got a house to show off to everyone.
Yeah.